Good morning. There's the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. All right, there's the cues from the low to where we are at now. Moo doesn't count yesterday as a high because it happened pre-market. I tend to agree. Things that are pre-market are not real. I do think we'll break this though because it broke at pre-market. Probably not today, but we'll see. Yeah, it looks like we're rolling over now. The first support will be that breakout line, 630. And then below that, I think we'll test this zone here, probably 627. The 5 MA is at 629. So that's just right below this. I could see us touching the 5 MA today before going up. I thought there was news today, but it's not. It's not until tomorrow. Tomorrow data gets released pre-market. Zooming in some. I actually think that holds. So let's see. Let's see what happens today. I'd be disappointed if that did not hold. But down, yeah, retesting of 631 seems 631.70. That seems almost like a given. But then do we take it all the way down to 630? We'll see. But again, I think we break these highs. It might be all the way to next week because Friday's OPEX too. So never know what they're going to do. But I don't look for much today out of the cues. Probably a lot of swing. Drop it down and then start to bring it up. Let's look at what Cliff is doing. We lost our breakout zone there. So we're dropping down, retesting. I think we're ready to start climbing again. Let's see. We'll probably get our cliff dip in the morning. 1394. Ooh, do we go as low as 1368? We'll see. But then I expect us to start coming up again. Oils should be bouncing again. Just check OIH. Yeah, we look like we should be bouncing again. The squeeze continues. All right, looking at some hyper uraniums. OKLO, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see these start to break out. And we should have another breakout coming. See how the Bollingers are pinching down and we're above the mid Bollinger? That looks good. Let's see if we have a breakout on OKLO. Well, we broke out and then we retested the breakout. And now we're going again. See, we actually broke out here. All right. SMR, my inadvertent largest holding. It became my largest holding by sheer accident. It dropped the most, and so I ended up buying the most. Coming off of, oh man, we came off of that support just beautifully yesterday. I like it. I like it. All this chop, lightning in, lightning out. Let's be gone. Let's start ripping in this. Light bridge, same. I mean, we're holding support and lifting. I like how this looks. I like the cut of their jib. Yeah, look at this. I think we start to rip. I think we start to take off in the uranium. The hyper uranium. I call them hyper uranium. They're individual uranium modules, and not the miners. These are the miners. Your DNN, which made a new high, into $4. Gosh, that makes me happy. I have a $12 target on this. My average is like 80 cents. And this one's going to start flying. UUUU, this one I'm really high on. A lot of people in the group on it. Boy, we really shot out of that upper Bollinger, though. They don't do that for very long, you know. But they own uranium property rights, so the rights to the mines. And this is finally maybe going, but this is a possible huge runner. We'll see how we go out of this. UUUU dropping back after that monster day yesterday. Again, we made a new high. We could keep ripping, or to make this a cup and handle, we could pull back and then rip up. I mean, these miners have been running while the actual uranium suppliers or energy suppliers have not been running. These guys have been dropping. So I think maybe we flip now and the miners can take a breather and then these guys can start running. We'll see how that goes. Let's see what's going on in retail. This is the one that I bought the other day, and well, shoot. We're still okay. I'm not as happy as I was yesterday when we had that green hammer above the 5MA. I don't like this. We'll see how this goes. American Eagle paid out their dividend. That's not a good looking chart. We should close the gap to 21. Poomsy, I'm happy with Poomsy. That's Puma. Under Armour, yep. Now we should get a drop to at least 569, 570 before. That's the next support, the mid Bollinger. And so then we wait and see, because I think this 50 wants to cross this 200. So I think we still have about almost $1 to come up. So that's about right. I had a 660 something, 668, 670 target on it. So we drop and then come up $1. That seems about right. Let's see how the new tech is doing. AAOI, this one, when it was dropping, I said it should hit 42, and boy, it ran right past 42. And that one was looking good. And there we go. Coming out and ripping higher. Yeah, look at that. You're just pushing. But you did see how you shot way out of that Bollinger? You won't do that for very long. You won't stay this elevated for very long. And it's already coming back today. So, I mean, logically, you should come back within this Bollinger. But we are pushing price in this direction. So we want to let the Bollingers know, hey, that's the way we're going now. ASTS, another monster day, broke 120. So here we go. Yeah, we're just breaking out. Let's, on a larger time frame, I think we start ripping on a day to day. I mean, I think this is Probably a little overdone. Maybe this pops. Maybe this pops one more time and then drops. But I think everything's gearing up to run again. The big beautiful new bill, whatever it's called, that goes into effect soon, like next week or the week after. So, I mean, that's trillions of dollars pumping through the economy. I'd like to see Rocket Labs get above 89 here to really take off. Let's see what the quantums are doing. These things have been in a sell down. They were a great chart. This looked like it wanted to break out, and then it broke down. And so now, well, this is similar to ANF. Similar, but not the same. Let's see what we get today. Let's see what kind of action we get. The one that they love is this Ionic. And that's the same kind of chart. I mean, that's not good, but it's a start of something. Let's see what we get today. Let's see if we get a bounce. All right, go back to the, I'll go to SBSW. It's a miner. It's a platinum and palladium miner. And they own rights to mines in Russia. So that's why they don't get a lot of love, because they have a lot of issues to deal with. But you notice when they did all the sanctioning, they didn't sanction anything that SBSW touches. So they're like, yeah, you guys feel free to do your business with Russia, but everyone else. And they just announced that BlackRock has taken a 5% stake in this. And this is what's happening with these miners. And that's what's going to happen. I mean, it's happening with the uranium miners. It's happening with all the miners. The big firms like BlackRock and all these, they have never had stakes in these because they've never seen a need to. Now they see a need to. And so all these firms are going to come piling into these companies, and these are just small float companies. So that's why they're flying like this. I mean, there's not enough shares to go around. I mean, this is the biggest squeeze in history is miners, because there's just not enough of the commodities, and they can't get enough. So for the next, 40 years maybe, but at least 10, that's what's going to be hot. Miners. They need those commodities. They need them badly. Going back to the queue, see what we got. Yeah, nothing's changed. I expect this to kind of, here, let's see if I can even, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. We'll just slow walk it down, I think. Maybe pop up, drop down, pop up, drop down, pop up, and then sell down, and then pop out of this. That's my guess for today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. I still like what I like, and I'm bullish until the market kicks me out. I'm not a huge fan of the Qs. I like the small caps, and I like commodities, but the Qs just show me general buying interest. All right. With that, be safe, be wise, and as always, good luck.